in a clip. So let me put it.
Dr. Lance Mambondiani. He's a trailblazer in the banking and fintech sectors, a true example of African leadership. Thank you, sir, for coming today. And of course, a warm welcome to Chief Koti, whose presence and support as a guest today is deeply appreciated. Thank you for standing with us in celebrating African unity and excellence. Before I go further, I would like to appreciate my mother, Ashfedza Wezamuguru. And I appreciate my brother Lance as well, Mpanga, for showing up. And everyone who supported me and showed up today. We've got corporates, we've got Kuva Cash with us today. I welcome you guys.
I always like to say that I grew up in an era of creators. I grew up in an era in which I knew that there was pride in us being Africans, being Zimbabwean. Back when I grew up, you probably will guess my age. When I grew up with bold and audacious people, audacious men. Men like Strive Masiwa, who built something from the ground that we can touch. As Econet Wireless, whether you like it or not, whether they are ripping you off or not, they built something. I grew up in an era of Taijo Chanakira, who built kingdom from the ground up. I grew up in an era of people like Shekimtas, who built Joiner City, who built something that we all know is an impeccable company in Zimnat and in everything that we can touch and see. I grew up in an era in which we knew that there was Robert Mugabe, whether we like him or not, a trailblazer across Africa, somebody that was well recognized. I grew up in an era of people like William Nyemba, who started Trust Bank. I grew up in an era in which we had people like James Mushore, Dr. Makoni, who started NMB, and things that we can touch, things that we know exist. What have we been building lately? In the past 10, 20 years, is this generation of people who are sitting here, what is it that we can say, we can touch, that we have said that we have built? Besides going live on Facebook and twerking, and besides listening to my teaching, and besides following my good friends, Madam Boss, what is it that we can say as a generation we are building? What is it that we can touch that you and the person that is sitting next to you can say that you have built? We have now turned ourselves into a nation of consumers, into a nation in which we are not creating or building anything that we can say is tangible. Our core as Africans, our core as leaders, our core in whatever we do has to be that nudge of what has been happening here today. Networking boldly, as we have had, and making sure that in networking we are creating something. We are all given one command by God. That is to create something. What are you creating? What is it that you are going to leave your children beyond your cargo pots? What is it that your children are going to inherit from you? Are your children going to start again from looking for accommodation in Kuwatana? What have you left your children besides your debts and your burdens? When your children say, I grew up, as the expression says, from a poor background, are you the poor background? Do you want your children to touch you and say, my father left me nothing? We have to be a generation of a people that are feeling the hunger of being the one that is breaking generational curses, the ones who are starting something, who are doing something besides drinking, who are putting together events such as this, where we are networking and we are exchanging ideas that build something, ideas that translate into action, or ideas that we can touch and say, you know what, CHAPMAN Golf Club was built how many years ago? How many years ago? Who saying that I am going to build the next Tessah golf club. Why can't we do it? The only reason why we can't do it is that we limit ourselves because of our thought process, because what we see is the problems. Yes, I know it's hard being in Zimbabwe. Yes, I know there are many things that divide us and those that actually put us together. And yes, I know we are a polarized nation. Yes, I know it's either you like Jabreza or you like Winky, and nothing in between. Yes, I know that we are a people who are separated and divided by the things that we like and we don't. Either you like ZANU-PF or you are what? MDC. We have to be a people that know that there are many things that actually bind us together than that separate us. You cannot survive in a vacuum. We can only survive as business people by making sure that we are lifting each other and knowing that somebody doesn't need to fail for you to succeed. We need to make sure that we are a people that are lifting each other up and saying, I have seen an opportunity and I believe that you are the person that is better suited for that opportunity. I am not. We have to be a people that realize that we all do not have to be living in a sea of conformity. Because Tessah has put a golf session today, you are going to put another one tomorrow. But maybe you are better off doing something else and supporting Tessah because this is what he has done. If someone is selling tomato, we all don't have to sell tomato. If somebody is opening a boutique, we all do not have to open a boutique. The opposite of courage is not cowardice, it's conformity. Is that all of us want to do exactly the same thing. My core and my challenge to everybody who is here is that as we network, as we do the things that we do, as we support Tessah, we recognize that we have a country to build, we have families to feed, and we have legacies to build. We have to be a people that choose to do better than those that are before us. We have to be a people that chooses to do better than the Stripes, than the Dangotes. We have to be a people that do better than everybody I mentioned before. Because we've seen the road that they have walked, and we've seen where they have failed. We have lived by their examples. And we have an opportunity tonight to make sure that we are making our networking, bold networking, better, and that is leading into action. So if anything that you do tonight, what my core and my passion, which I believe is why Tessah put this together, is that we all need to make sure that we are exchanging something that leads into action, and not leaving this room having played golf and having made no money in future from it. Having played golf and not having the audacity to creating a legacy that goes beyond you. If anything, you need to ask yourself where you are sitting, that my burden as a parent, my burden as a leader, my burden as a person who is sitting here tonight is, what am I going to be remembered for? What is it that people can touch and say, this person caused this change or made an impact in the lives of people that they intersected with? What is going to be your call? What is going to be your burden? What is it that you are going to leave others? Like I said, our power as a people, as Africans, is that we know the spirit of Ubuntu. We know the spirit of togetherness. We know the spirit of lifting each other. We know the spirit of walking in the path of people that we know are struggling. So no matter what you do, I always end whenever I speak with these words. Please, do good by you first. When done, try and do good by others. And I hope that those who win will be celebrated by the president that we see here today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Let's celebrate Dr. Lance Shin one more time. Let's put those hands together. That was mind-blowing. Thank you, Doc. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I believe we are learning also tonight. Is that okay? And we are learning from the best. Wonderful. We are moving forward with our program. And as alluded before, we're going to have a prize giving day for the equals on the greens, eh? Golfers, are you ready? Golfers, are you excited? Our conveyor was going to take us through the prize giving ceremony, and we're going to get into that moment. And we also have the band that will be entertaining us, so don't go anywhere. Our online audience, please stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting night. Thank you so much, Seth. Over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our right on the protocols are so far observed, and go straight into prize giving. But just 2 notes to say. Tess, thank you so much for choosing CHAPMAN. In my other shoe, I represent CHAPMAN. We appreciate for you coming and choosing to have the event here. And since we said we're going to do this yearly, you are still welcome. So we can forge this partnership going forward. So another round of applause to Tess. And then, Douglas, you were talking about building. In some place where I spend my Sundays, we are talking about building strong. So I don't know what it means to you, but build strong. Thank you so much for such an empowering words. All right. Mama, it's good to always have you around. Mothers supporting us. I greatly appreciate that, and I know it's a lucky lucky guys to have Mama supporting me like this. So I think another round of applause to Mama. We'll start with minor to Mama. We'll start with minor prices, and for those that understand, these minor prices are given to those. The first ones that we are going to give are nearest the pin. They hit them very accurate, very close to the pin. And so nearest the pin on hole number 3, there was no taker, that means no one was accurate on that hole. On hole number 7, K Gono. I will ask Tess to come through, and maybe let me also ask Dr. Lance to come and help with handing over the prices. Nearest the pin on hole number 13 was for ladies, but I'm seeing Benjamin M. I'm believing it's a lady. Yes. So ladies, if you are here and you don't play golf, please join Benjamin, and she will teach you a few things about hitting them accurately. Nearest the pin on hole number 17 was for men, K. Gono. I guess today you were eating them precisely. Now we're going to give prizes to those that hit them long and accurate on the fairway. So number 6, it was for ladies, Chinzo Y. On number 9, it was for men, and this was Long Mahembudzi. Unfortunately, that's all he could do today. Everything else was in the bush. And we are worried about our imbalas and our kudus and our snakes. Longest drive on hole number 16 was for ladies, Chinzo Y. Longest driver war number 18 was for men, Manepa C. Okay. Go for a ball, man. So those that were given prizes, these are just one-hit wonders. You hit one good shot, we give you a prize. You hit it close to the pin, we give you a prize. Now we are going to give those that are consistent as they play. Just to recognize good golf, on 37 points, IG Sepo and have been counted out by K Gono again on 37 points. We are going to give number 1 to number 4, and on number 4 on 38 points, Aima Jembuzi. And please don't greet everyone else. Just come and pick your prize. It's not number 4. You don't even remember who was number 4 at Zim Open.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thanks, man. Thank you. Is everything okay? Cameraman, are you ready?
Sit down. On number 3, on 38 points, everyone that count out, Masanguza L. Well played, Mukoma. Then after this, we are not talking about good golfers. Those were just presents. So they can go home and tell their wives that they were at the golf course. On number 2, on 42 points, having lost a count out is Zikiti S. And our winner, ladies and gentlemen, and let's put our hands together on 42 points, having won that count out, H. Maeresera. As he comes, I'll just explain that he wins this and a massage voucher that's for a bed treatment therapy, head, neck, and shoulders massage. What, and what, and you might charge one. Yeah, but you check out massage, well played. All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please, another round of applause to cooperate with Tess. Thank you so much. Mr. MC, I hand over to you.
That was Mr. Zikiti for you. Thank you so much. Thank you, and congratulations to all the winners once again. Let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate them. A big round of applause. Are we still excited tonight, ladies and gentlemen? To those who are just joining us, welcome. Welcome. So part of what Tess was speaking about, she talks of networking boldly. So we're going to get into that segment when we're going to allow the band to play, and we're going to allow us to be moving around the tables, having conversations, getting to know each other. In business terms, okay? All right, thank you. I just had to say that. All right, and let's, out of this room, when we leave this place, we're going to go make money from the connections we're building tonight. Somebody say amen. You guys don't love money. Somebody say amen. Yes, we're going to make it. We're going to make it big with the connections we're going to build from tonight. So I'm inviting the band to come to take over. When I return here, I'll be advising you about the dinner, and when all right, yeah. So when I return, I will then advise what will be happening. But for now, we also have waiters and waitresses that are helping us. I think we are running a cash bar to those who like some drinks and just make sure the night is going smoothly. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let's get time to meet. Let's get time to network, to have conversations. Let's get to know each other. And to our sponsors, once again, thank you for the support. Thank you for coming through. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I leave time to the band. Thank you. On one band is taking over now. Thank you.
If